I won't tell you about the health hazards with
The
that.
health hazards as well. With the fucking noise pollution, the subtle noise pollution you get.
Also, something we don't realize is that everything with electricity has electromagnetic waves flowing
Damn,
around
give me some
it.
education, I beg.
Some magnetic electric. Because I remember in physics, you get two magnets. You create a magnetic field. You make the beads go in a certain and that, I don't know, it's probably indirectly connected to electromagnetic waves, if that makes any sense. There's a spectrum.
It's all still particle related as well.
It's all vibrational,
it's all
energy, yes, everything is.
Vibration and frequency.
And also, we fall on that spectrum. So
everything in life does fall.
Yes, so we are interacting with it, but we are not noticing if it is having positive, negative. For example, there are people who can't sleep without noise. I have a friend, remember, I won't say his name since one podcast. He said he couldn't go to sleep. He needed to turn on the light in his bathroom so he could hear the vent.
It's like a sensory kind of thing.
Like so he needed the noise to go to sleep.
I mean, I'm no scientist, but I feel like if I should try to explain that in a more, let's say, quantum physics term. Like,
go on.
You'd say that in a sense that, oh shit, he like his frequency when he's sleeping has to be tuned into that of like the noise, like it's set on that sort of cap. So obviously, if things have to coexist or correlate together, they have to be on the same frequency. That's true or false?
True.
That's true, exactly.
Well,
so 9 times out of 10,
maybe not the same. They could be a bit. They could be sustainable on different angles. So depends on this particular thing. Because two things don't have to, they could be opposite to be balanced. They could be like 90 degrees to be balanced. Maybe reversing to be balanced.
I watch some of these. I've done my research and I've seen some videos as well. That like, obviously, these people, they talk about how like, if you want, so obviously, this is also in terms of like, bro, and fun things, I'm no scientist or anything. Nigga, I'm just a lawyer, but like I just be looking into these things. Just
well, it depends on how you define scientists.
Because we're like these are like actual like scientific explanations type of thing.
Yeah, but
like they simplify it to a point where it's like
in layman's term.
You get me? Like,
but you see this, you're a lawyer, but you are thinking like what? A scientist. It's like I'm a scientist. I can think like a lawyer, if you understand.
Yeah.
Help me avoid crimes, if that makes any sense. So
you can see, you can sort of
see from other people's views.
Exactly, that sort of expand your perception of how you see it. So, hence, if you explain this song, definitely you're going to be able to explain it in those terms as well, because you've seen them as well, you've picked them up. But yeah, man, this thing about like reality and whatnot, like obviously it's more or less quantum physics science per se. Like, them guys, they'd be talking about how obviously if the way things they use an example of radio now. When you're listening to radio, like for you to actually hear something, a particular station, you have to tune into that frequency type of thing. Yeah. Same thing goes for your reality as well. Like if you want something great in your reality, like you have to think along those lines. You have to shift your own frequency to that in which you want in your reality.
You have to be able to.
You have to be able to, because everything does exist on frequency.
It's like, because I like how you get the reference to the music and the sound. Yeah. It's like dogs. Exactly. Their spectrum is wider, so they can hear more.
The more detailed things as well. You get
with their taste. Their spectrum is wider. Their smell,
even with their sight as well, the things they see as
birds.
Well. Exactly,
birds have high aerial.
So their beings, aside all these animals, the animals are basically like the most basic examples to give of it, because they're things that exist around us and they have more perception in terms of like their frequency and what they're able to sort of encapsulate more than us as human beings do. So it's like it's a whole thing of, as crazy as we do think we're the most intelligent beings on the planet, bro, like low key though, like bro, it's crazy how, bro, like we're a bit more minuscule minded and more superficial in terms of like reality or in terms of universe wise, because bro, like they're things that can perceive, they're more like they're more type of dimensions and whatnot. They're beings that can perceive things that are better than us, bro. Like, because animals are the most basic sort of comparison to use right now. You get me? Because we're just the things we can see. You get me? So it's, bro, like I've seen these that they're like, oh shit, fucking know that bro, if you want something, like if you try sort of envisioning something that you want in your reality, because obviously every form of emotion, every form of thought, they all come with certain frequencies, some on a higher frequency than others. In terms of, if you're talking in terms of like positivity wise, in terms of like how harmonious something is, obviously some are on higher frequencies. That's why they say, oh, happiness and depression are on different frequencies, on two ends of the spectrum.
Sorry to interject. I just wanted to add this. This is why some people can never fall in love because they are never on the same frequency.
Exactly, exactly. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have that frequency of love. But don't get it twisted, dude. People like that's why people on lower frequencies, when they fall in whatever they think is love, it's not love. By their definition, or by the definition that other people would call it,
Yeah.
they term it toxicity.